What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. I am very excited for this one here today. We are here at the Capital Grille in Boston, Wagyu and Wine, one of my favorite events of the year. Capital Grille really puts on a show. So like they usually have, well, they often have the generous pour. Now that's my favorite event of all time. It is, you can taste all the wine you can handle for like 35 bucks. Then you go buy an entree, whatever. And it's right around my wife's birthday, so it was just a good time. So we've been doing that since 2017. But then that very same year, I saw Wagyu and Wine. I was like, what is Wagyu and Wine? Because I like Wagyu, but not all Wagyu is created equal. But Wagyu and Wine is an event they have here where they feature a winemaker. So this year, our Dave Phinney portfolio wines from Orin Swift. Well, 3 Orin Swifts and then like Acolytes. That's We'll get there, but you get 3 different burgers. You pick a burger, and a suggested pairing of wine to go with that burger, 35 bucks, and it comes with duck fat fries. You can upgrade the duck fat fries for 20 bucks and get like chips and caviar. I don't know if we're gonna do that. We'll see. But yes, so I have a lot to eat or a lot to do today. So let's get started. I'm very excited. Thank you. A big thank you to Carla, talking to your boss, we cleared all this, making sure everything is good. So now we can proceed. I'm very excited. I'm finally here at Capital Grille doing the Wagyu and Wine. Guy, I've said it 3 times already. I'm so excited. Let's get started. Being a YouTuber is kind of cool, man, because sometimes free stuff just shows up out of nowhere. My main man, Fabio, behind the bar, pulled up and said, hey, man, you got to try it's called the Doli. So the Doli is Capital Grille Signature Martini, Wheatley American Craft Vodka infused with fresh Dole pineapple. He says the pineapple sit for like 7 to 10 days to infuse themselves with vodka. I don't know. And served straight up since 1991. 170 calories. If you were paying for it, 19 bucks. Cheers, my good man. You've seen his face before. I keep good company around me. Cheers, see what we got. Little ice chips. That is so light. And like, that's vodka heavy though. Oh, I taste the vodka almost before I taste the pineapple. We're getting somewhere with this. I do wish the ice chips were in it and it was a little bit smoother, but I'm not complaining about a free drink. Plus, this is strong. I have like 3 wines to drink too. You know how it goes when the drinks start to get flowing. We'll see what happens here in Capital Grille. I have to behave myself. This is a very nice establishment. All right, guys, the first of the 3 burgers has shown up here. Well, first we're gonna dive into the fries a little bit. Duck fat fries. These look really good, nice and thick cut, but not like Red Robin flat, whatever looking fries. These look great, have like a mild texture to them, go for it. They're gonna fall apart in my hand. Perfect, not perfect. I could use a little, just a touch of salt with these, but they're good. Something crazy is happening outside. There's a fire truck out there. I don't know what's going on. Always going back in the thing. All right, don't worry about it, but pretty good. How about with ketchup though? Do I ruin it with ketchup? They brought the ketchup out. You don't need ketchup with these. I go with like a ranch or an aioli or something, but pretty good. Let's try the wine now. All right, so we have the wine here. One of the most interesting parts about the entire Wagyu and Wine event is that if you bought this glass of wine by itself, it's $28. But everything here is $35. So it's like buying a glass of wine for 28 and getting a burger and fry for 7 bucks. You can ration it however you want, but let's go for it. So this one here is the recommended pairing with the Wagyu burger. Sorry, spitting a bit. Orin Swift advice from John. All right, advice from John. Let's go for it. Let's read it off. A fascination quickly turned into an obsession with the idea of how to bring back Merlot into the mainstream fold, but in true Orin Swift fashion, in an edgy and out-of-the-box way. So we have dark fruits, licorice, and espresso beans with soft tannins. Let's give it a good, you can kind of see, it's like a really deep purplish, reddish color right there. Not bad at all. Let's go for it, give it a good smell. Very rich, I can smell the currants. It's got a good taste. That's delightful. No burn, no harshness, very minor harshness. The notes kind of dance on the back of your tongue there. I am getting some of the fruitier notes. Wine's really difficult to like pick apart unless you're like a real connoisseur. Oh, but I smell the truffle from his burger. I can't wait for that one.
This bad boy right here. That's the best burger I had in my life.
Whole life. What a time to be alive. So I guess I need to dig into mine and see what's shaking. All right. So my man Fabio was like, hey, you should get the burger cooked medium. Is it medium plus? Medium rare? What'd you say?
Medium rare plus.
Medium rare plus. I don't even know what kind of grills they got back there to differentiate temperatures like this. I know when I got a Chef IQ thermometer, not a sponsored ad, and it says to pull the chicken out 8 minutes before it hits 165 at 157. It has to rest. But you see this? This is how burgers and beef should be cooked. Medium rare plus. I'm gonna ask for it everywhere I go, and if they don't say, sure sir, I got you, then I might not eat there. So on the Grill's Wagyu cheeseburger, grilled onions, steak sauce, Vermont white cheddar, and the suggested pairing, that wine. Let's go for it. Do we have the juice in here? A little bit of juice there. Let's go for it. Yep. There's a good crust around the actual burger itself. Super flavorful. Again, I could use a bit of salt or a bit of something. But it's a phenomenal, it's juicy, it's oozy. You health nerds don't want to hear this, but I can like feel the fat in my mouth. It's just like coating a little bit. One a bite. Yeah. It's an excellent burger. The bun is there, it's helpful. It doesn't take away from anything. It just kind of holds everything in place. The onions are nice and crispy, they're caramelized, the cheese is there. What more could you want? They don't come with some tomato, but you can get it if you wanted to, but I don't need it. So, we got 2 more burgers to try. We have our second burger here. I omitted the fries. I don't need more fries. I don't think I'm gonna do chips and caviar. I did those last year, and 20 bucks. I don't need it. I guess the salt I'm looking for is in the caviar. We'll see how spendy I get. My wife is gonna hate me for this, but she don't watch the videos, so but she gonna see a thumbnail and figure it out. Anyway, so the second burger we have here is the Wagyu Mushroom Swiss Burger. It's a sauteed shiitake and cremini mushrooms, Jarlsberg cheese. What even is a Jarlsberg cheese? I'll probably put up on the screen for you. And a truffle aioli. So there's 2 different pairings that can go with this burger. There's the Orin Swift 8 Years in the Desert. Now that's a Zinfandel blend, and we actually had that at the Generous Pour, I want to say 2 years ago, and we liked it. No big deal. So I said, let me try something different. So we have Acolytes by OLG, a Pinot Noir. Let's get the light on here. Very dark wine. You can't even see through that. That is a very dark, heavy. How the legs look. So the legs, you kind of see that piece right there. The legs, they have the alcohol content of the longer they are, like this little piece right here flowing down, the longer they are, the higher the alcohol content. But it looks good, it's giving a good smell. It smells very different. It smells more vibrant, it smells more fruity than the last one. So let's read the notes here. So the OLG. Acolyte serves as an entry to Dave Phinney's Our Lady of Guadalupe Vineyard in the STA, Rita Hills. What's STA? I don't know, I figured it out. Capturing the spirit of Santa Barbara County through the elegance of Pinot Noir. We're looking for ripe cherry, strawberry, sandalwood, baking spices, and white pepper. How do y'all? I feel like they just throw stuff in and be like, all right, let's roll with it. Let's go for it. That's very different than the last one. Not as heavy, not as much body, definitely lighter. What do you think? You got the same one, right? Yeah. What do you think? Oh, we're going the wrong way. What do you think? Are you a wine guy?
I'm a wine guy. No, I know a little something.
A little something, something. He a little young. He a little younger than me, though. I don't know.
More of a tequila guy. But I say it's a good, nice little rich wine. Not too much on you. Nice, smooth going down. It's lighter. I had the 8 years first.
You had the 8 years, okay.
It was good. A little bit more bitter, but not bad bitter. But this one was more smooth, like how you said, light.
It is.
It's more
I didn't
tasteful.
mention smooth, but it is smoother. The last one, I still have the last one. Let's give it a shot here. Yep. They're both very smooth wines, but this one is just a little bit lighter. Out of these two, I prefer the, I think that was the Merlot, but we still have one more to try. So the burger, put the camera back on me because I'm important here in the Hungry Road. All right, let's go ahead and cut it in half. Let's go for it. Medium plus. Again, I am so satisfied with medium plus. Right down the middle. The plate comes out super hot, so I had to wait a good while. All right, you've seen the cut live. You've seen the cut live. How did we do? How did we do? Did we do okay? Why, yes we did. Do a little squeeze thing like they do on YouTube or whatever. Let's go for it. So, oh, did I read you the ingredients? I think I read the ingredients for the mushroom burger already. Yes, I did. Jarlsberg cheese, all that. Let's go for it. It's so insanely juicy. And the truffle is like a kiss on the forehead. It's light. It lets you know it's there, but it's not overpowering. It does linger a bit on your palate as you eat it. The salt is here. Perfect. This is the burger he had. Right, so I can smell the truffle. Yeah.
That's some pressure, bud.
Pressure. These young kids say anything that makes it make sense. Pressure, I don't know. Bun nice and toasted. Again, the bun carries. It just it keeps everything in. The bun is like a hug. You're hugging your favorite person. You wrap them up. You don't. We're getting a little off the rails because of the wine and the Doli. That's what happens here. But this is phenomenal. I know Jarlsberg cheese got something to do with this. It's just hard for me to depict it. It's such a different cheese. What if it's not? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. I like this one more than the last one, for sure. But we got one more wine, one more burger to try. Unless they send some more stuff out. All right, guys, we have the last burger and the last wine. But before we get to it, I want to say thank you to Carla here at the Capital Grille in Boston. Come check them out. They've been here since 2011. They moved from another spot over there, but they've been here for a very long time. Fun fact, Fabio told me that firehouse you saw earlier, that's the very first firehouse in Boston. Can you imagine what Boston looked like when they first put that in? It's gotta be 100, 150 years old. Craziness. And Fabio's been here for 20 years. He followed him over here. He worked his way up from like busser to bar back. And they told him he a bartender. So here he is. He's been doing it for 15 years. Hats off to him. And Carla, thank you again. And boss man, boss lady, boss them, whoever let me film in here, I appreciate you. But here we are, last burger. This is, there's wine. I forgot there's wine here too, hold on. This is Wagyu and wine. So the last wine we have for tonight is gonna be the Cabernet Sauvignon that is paired with the Wagyu blue cheese, but we'll get there in a second. I need a white light, there we go. So the Cabernet, Orin Swift, Palermo Cabernet. You wanna see the color. The colors all look very similar this evening. This does, I feel, it's the darkest of all. I cannot see through it, which is good. How the legs look. Legs are fine, no big deal. Yes, so the Cabernet here. So this is gonna be this bold quintessential Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, which is California, comprised of 16 growing areas. This is powerful as the image on the bottle of the manufactured mummified priest in Palermo, Sicily. Fabio, can I see the bottle for this, please, if you don't mind? The menu mentions it. So we're gonna get notes of blackberry, black currant, a touch of dark chocolate, and espresso. Okay, this is I have had this before. So this is the mummified guy on the front. that they're talking about from Sicily. Yeah, I don't. 16 growing areas? Did you like? You have like 16 different fields of grapes, and they put them all together? Is that like me making a salsa from 16 gardens and putting them all in the same bottle? I don't know. Let's go for it. Check it out. Here you go, my good man. So, let me see. I started espresso, chocolate, black currant, blackberry. Okay, I think we're going back to the richer, bolder side. That's very light. This is the Acolytes over here still. Oh, you have a glass too, yup. Cheers, my good man. It's very rich. Not as rich as I've had, but it's good, well balanced. Definitely a bold flavor. The currant, I get the currant. I'm missing the chocolate, but who knows? I don't have the palate for wine. But I think that's my second favorite of the night. With the first one I had, what was that? I think that was the Merlot. I liked that the best. Then the Cab, then the Acolytes. Excuse me, little something happened. Anyway, burger. It's been resting because the plates come out super hot. Like they put the plate in the same oven as the steaks or something. They're cutting it in half. Let's go for it. In half, right down the middle. Oh. So, this is the Wagyu blue cheese and black truffle burger. How do we do, guys? Medium plus. They get it right again. Probably. This looks so good, dog. All right, Wagyu blue cheese and black truffle with Cabernet braised red onions. That's it. Very simple ingredients. Let's go for it. The food makes you laugh, dog. That is phenomenal. Look at us cooked so perfectly. Everything is so tender. The truffle is much stronger on this burger than on the mushroom one. But I think that the blue cheese helps it. Almost like a running buddy or some sort of motivator. It's very strange because if they use the same sort of truffle equation, this is much stronger. And the blue cheese is like a backer to the truffle there. Fantastic. I don't get much crunch from anything else there, but it's just a nice, well-rounded burger. Soft, tender, chews through very well. Super flavorful. What more could you really want? Maybe something light to freshen it up, like lettuce or tomato or something, but no. Drink wine instead. Don't ruin a burger with, as my boy Dame would say, crunchy water in the red ring of death. So just when I thought we were done eating, I had packed the camera up, my food's packed, we're ready to go. I almost had the bill in front of me. Out comes this 3-layered dessert. It's actually 3 different desserts. We're just gonna go through them. I have no room for all this, but I have a giant man here to help me. So first up, we're gonna do the flourless chocolate cake. So it's no flour. I don't know if that's gluten-free, but as you put the spoon in, it's kind of like just like a fudge almost. Really cool. I want a little bit of a raspberry with the whipped cream, whatever this is. Put it all right on top, one giant bite. Let's go for it. It's their classic dessert. Chocolate forward, deep dark chocolate, a little bit bitter from that dark cacao. But that's what the whipped cream and the mint and the berries do, is lighten it up a little bit. It's very good, but it is a heavy dessert. And if you're not a chocolate lover, it might not be for you, but for me, oh, it is. The second dessert has like a shark fin going, because my man's putting in work over here. I appreciate you, my good man. It's a coconut cream pie of some sort. Let's go for it. Whipped cream down through to the custard. Okay, so I was expecting a little bit of like force to go through the bottom of the crust of the coconut cream pie. None, but it's holding it. I need a wafer. You heard him. I need the wafer on top. Oh, it's not even like a crispy. It's something else. Oh, there's a little more on here. I don't know. See, we're in uncharted waters. I have no idea. I have no menu in front of me to read from. I have no idea what to expect. That's really good. So, the coconut is first. You get a lot of coconut first. I gotta do it again. You get a lot of coconut up front. But that cream, you can see how thick the layer of cream is on the dessert there. It looks more intimidating. It's not like an icing of a cake. It's super light. So the density of the actual coconut it kind of takes over. That's really good. I think my wife would like that one. She might say it's a little too sweet, but desserts are kind of supposed to be sweet because I go to a different part of your stomach than everything else does. But it is what it is. So I've saved, which I know is going to be the best for last. So I asked him, is it a cheesecake? Do I say New York style? Do I say New York style cheesecake? Do I say Boston style cheesecake? He said no. Fabio said it's a Capital Grille style cheesecake. I said, say no more. He had his chest out too. He said, yeah, Capital Grille style. I bet. Off the back end, a little bit of a resistance at the bottom there. Look at that. Nice layers right there. Oh, now it's in my hand. Rich, cream cheesy. I get a little bit of that graininess from the crust at the bottom. Well done. Run it back. I want a berry though. Now raspberry here, real blueberry here. It'll come right down the side. A much more civilized bite. You see it right there. You see it right there. Yep. It's balanced a bit better with the fruit. That's fantastic. Of the three here, cheesecake, then the flourless cake, then the coconut thing. Coconut is not top of my list. You can make a wood flavored cheesecake and I would love it. You know, computer chip flavored cheesecake and I would love it. Because I like cheesecake, period.
See, if you're from the South, and if you ever had a no-name pie, it reminds you of a no-name pie.
What is a no-name?
Without the nuts.
No-name pie?
So a no-name pie is you get like a crust from Walmart or something. You get like some pudding, and you get some whipped cream. Then you add like some pecans, maybe a little pineapple or something like that. It's a quick, easy, solid pie. I'm not sure if it's popular, but at least I know my family makes it.
It's called no name.
It's called a no-name pie. You just take a crust, you take some pudding.
You put whatever in there.
So, exactly.
Pudding.
And like some pudding.
Like, so does it depend on the kind of pudding you put in, like vanilla or chocolate or banana or something?
We usually use like a vanilla, something like a classic.
Okay.
We use a vanilla base. Like
a simple base.
Simple
okay.
Base. And then you put whipped cream and then maybe like some walnuts or something like that up top. And it's like a simple, fast little pie you can have for like a
no-name pie.
No-name pie. I don't know if my family does it.
Nah, it's called, it's no name, man. No-name pie.
You all have your own version of it, but it's like a bougie no-name pie. Because you got the solid crust, amazing. You got the pudding, amazing. You got the whipped cream. And, then a little
and this reminds you of it.
It reminds me of it. And I ain't had that in years. And then the wafer on top, it just melts in your mouth. It's that pressure.
We heard it earlier. Well done. I think now we can conclude the video. The kitchen is cleaning up. They can't say anything else out. The bar cleaning up. Nothing else better come out. Again, Carla, Fabio, boss man, boss lady, boss them.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Stay hungry, guys. Thank you. 'Cause I'm not anymore. Woo! That's my time here at the Capital Grille here in Boston. I don't know what street we're on, but we parked down there. They have valet services here. I don't know if it's free, whatever. Again, huge thank you. Carla, I appreciate you. Fabio behind the bar, appreciate you. My man Dom over here, Dirty Swole slash Dirty Don, Dirty Swole. Thanks for always being game to be in the video. You know, off rip. But until next time, guys, remember there's never an empty tank or empty stomach on this road. We are still marching toward 10,000 subscribers. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'm doing this for the love, off the strength. I can eat off of this YouTube thing, but very little. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, stay hungry. Thank you.